Oh, oh yes. I want to talk about something that really bothers me, okay? Something I've actually been like talking about a lot on my Tumblr and a lot with my friends, and that is street harassment, like hollering in the street kind of thing. And I just experienced it, and it was an interesting story. So, I was strolling down somewhere in Hollywood, and I was wearing this evening gown. So I was auditioning for this role, so I had to like dress in an evening gown, and I'm strolling down Sunset Boulevard, and this guy in an SUV like stops at a stoplight and goes, "Hey!" And I like look over, and I'm like I mean, what is he really thinks gonna happen? Where men, cat, hello. Okay, we have a cat now. There's gonna be some distractions. So I was just wondering, like, you know, what this guy is thinking when he yells "Hey" out a window at a well-dressed female. I almost said feline. Is he thinking, like, you know, I'm gonna stop and be like, "Oh, hey, what's up? You want my number?" Yeah, dude. I put on a fucking evening gown to walk down Sunset Boulevard so that I could get a hey from you. That is why I dressed like this. I don't know what they expect. Like, I'm glad that I can validate your day because I turned and looked at you when you said hey. So my point of making this video was just that he wasn't even being creepy. He wasn't even making me feel threatened. He wasn't being even really that harassing. All he did was say hey. I mean, that could be mistaken as being friendly, right? It's just the fact that it's like, I don't understand why that's a thing in our culture. Like I said, this one wasn't even that creepy. I've had some that are just downright, like, they make you feel uncomfortable. And I figured out what it is. It's like the way that most men look at me. It's predatory. It's not like, you look beautiful. You know, it's not necessarily complimentary. It's like aggressive. It's hungry. It's like this carnal instinct that they're like, just like hunting you as you walk by, and it's creepy, and that makes me feel like prey. You know, I'm just walking by, just like, they're staring at me. This is what I'm talking about right here. Predator. See these eyes? Oh yeah. Hey baby, how you doing? And of course, you know, everyone says like, oh, just ignore them or whatever, but it's like, I shouldn't have to put up with that. I shouldn't have to ignore it, you know? I just don't think it's cool. There's only been one time where I found a cat call, as they're called. Cat call, there's a cat here. There was only one time where I found a cat call actually, like, flattering. Like, I felt, like, complimented afterward. And that was when I was walking down the streets one night in London. It was late at night. And this man starts walking the other way. And, of course, immediately I'm, you know, getting all like, oh, there's a dude walking on the same side of the street of me in the middle of the night. I gotta get all defensive and feel like prey. And then he just said to me as he passed, "You look beautiful tonight." And kept walking. He wasn't all like, "Hey baby, you look beautiful," like, you know, cornering me or, you know, being predatory about it. He just paid me a compliment and kept walking. And I thought that was sweet. I was kind of like, thanks. But that was because it was nice. It wasn't given in such a way that it made me feel icky. What's a better word than icky? Cheapened. You know, when someone whistles at me out a window, when I was 14 it was flattering, though much creepier. Now that I think about it. But, you know, I was all like, they think I'm pretty. But now it's just like, really? I mean, I'm your peer. Like, I could, you know, write a dissertation with you, and you're gonna sit there and be like, woo, woo! I can't whistle or else the demonstration would have been better. Anyway, so these are my thoughts on street harassment. I can't speak for all women, obviously. I speak for myself and maybe a small group of every female I know. The other thing that's sad is that so many women feel validated by it, that it's so normal that when you reach a certain age, I've talked to older women about this, like when you reach, you know, 40, whatever, and you feel like you're getting old, the cat calls stop, and the stares on the street stop, and you're suddenly like, I'm not beautiful anymore, no one stares at me and makes me feel uncomfortable. And I think that's even sadder. So anyway, these are my thoughts. If you agree, cool. If you disagree, that's okay too. Just don't be a dick. So those are my feels. I can never move again because there's a cat in my lap. You want to see her? She's so cute. Yes. This video has now become about cat. Now the cat's butt's in focus and not me. Yes, come love me. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Okay. Ta-ta.